As this one gets underway, Steve, how do you look at it from the Pistons' point of view?
Well, if you can force Ginobili to shoot from the perimeter, Marv, at least you have a chance. He's hot and cold from out there. If you let him get into the lane, he's either going to dunk the ball or find an open teammate for a wide-open look.
Parker finding room, and a foul is called. Rejected. 2-on-1. And Chauncey Billups converts.
Well, that's what you want, Marv. Try to create some easy points in the first half. Get yourself going a little bit. Find some momentum.
And a foul is called. And Fabricio Oberto is able to score. Delivery to Wallace. And Jason Maxida with the bucket and a good look to set things up.
Anytime a team's going to trap the screen and roll, the idea is you slip the pick and roll before they even get there, and you can find an easy bucket like they did there.
Bowen with the shot, and Bruce Bowen comes up short.
Well, I'm not sure about that shot, Mark. You've got the lead, and it's early in the shot clock. You really want to make the defense work in this situation.
Wallace for the block shot. Delivery to Wallace. Accelerates. And Rasheed Wallace able to hit. And Rasheed Wallace called for the foul. That's his first. Parker at the line. He's a 71% free throw shooter. Steve, you think back to the first 3 years that Tony Parker was in the NBA, and you would not consider him efficient from the outside. Suddenly, this is a guy who has the touch from the perimeter. How did that happen?
Well, I think a lot of it is shot selection, Marv. Early in his career, he took a lot of threes that probably were a little bit out of his range, but he's improved his choices in terms of shooting the ball, especially this past year. So he figured out he doesn't have to shoot from 25 feet. He can move in because of his speed and get to about 15, 16 feet and make those all day long.
Parker looking for the open man. Air ball. Nice play. Here's Maxile. Tim Duncan. No not here. He sends it back. What a sensational reaction. Parker looking for the open man, and Manu Ginobili hits the three.
Ginobili really has an interesting stroke, Marv. That left elbow really strays away from his body, and he kind of uncoils as he releases the shot.
And he's able to set up space for that shot because the defender has to respect Ginobili going off the dribble. Accelerates Maxiel to the rim, and Jason Maxiel off the mark. Parker looking for the open man, and Bruce Bowen with a nice play.
Well, there's the stroke from Bruce Bowen, Marv. He's worked so hard on that over the years, and he's become a pretty good jump shooter.
And because of the many double teams on Tim Duncan, what a compliment he has been for Duncan and the Spurs. Delivery to Billups, and Chauncey Billups with the bucket.
Boy, we've seen him make that shot so often from that spot. That's one of the areas on the floor that he just loves. Even with the defense all over him, he's able to drain it.
San Antonio gets it across. Delivery to Bowen. Six on the 24. Duncan fires one up and rebounded by Prince. Delivery to Billups. Hamilton trying to get free off the pick. That was a great ball attempt. And Tayshaun Prince able to knock it down.
Well, as a coach, I mean, that's what you want. You want to get players in areas where they're comfortable. And guys that talented and that good, they're going to make a high percentage of those shots.
Here's Duncan, and scores. The Pistons clear it out. Billups able to extend. Yes.
Well, they let him get to his right hand, Marvin. Everybody knows. I mean, the scouting report is out. He likes to go right. So you've either got to send him back left or bring some double team help.
Billups giving no room. Yes. He fires from downtown, and Chauncey Billups takes advantage.
What a great shot, Marv. Defensively, that's all you can do. Contest the shot and hope for the best.
Duncan on the quick release, handled by Prince. Billups firing. Delivery to Prince. Billups with the shot, and Chauncey Billups draws the foul, and he'll shoot two.
Good job offensively, Marv. One of their best foul shooters now goes to the free throw line. Solid execution.
Billups to the line. He's an excellent 91% free throw shooter. Well, Billups has been as close to automatic as you can get at the free throw line. So important to have a guy like this on your team coming down the stretch.
Particularly at the point guard spot, because you know the ball is going to be in his hands. And Billups is a guy who absolutely wants the ball in clutch situations, and that's why he's been the player he's been the last several years.
Parker looking for the open man. And Bruce Bowen, so proficient on that catch and shoot. Got it off.
Defensively, when you're covering that screen and roll, Marv, you have to make sure the screen is set. You can't allow the offensive player to slip to the rim like he did there.
And a foul is called. Stuckey is checked in for the first time.
Into the game for the Detroit Pistons, number 3,
Ginobili fires. The Spurs control. Oberto looking for the open man. Bowen looking for the open man. And Tony Parker able to knock it down.
Really important, Marv, for a shooter early in ball games to get a couple of shots in areas where he's comfortable from. That establishes his rhythm. That gets him going for the rest of the game.
Hamilton so effective freeing himself up off the screen. Prince on the hop. Hamilton coming off the screen. Shot clock down to 7, and it's broken up. That pass intercepted. Maxwell ahead of the field. He's being chased and stuffs. Here's Duncan, and he puts it down.
Well, defensively, you've got to declare a side. Make him go one direction or the other. And in this case, make him go right. I mean, this guy loves to go left. That's in the scouting report.
Stuckey fires from downtown. San Antonio moves it across. Oberto able to keep it alive. And the field goal.
Marv, offensive rebounding is about quickness and anticipation. It's a terrific play there.
Stuckey on the hop. Prince looking for the open man. Stuckey with a layup opportunity. And Tony Parker called for his second.
Well, I like that move, Marv. Aggressively going to the hoop and getting a couple of easy opportunities at the free throw line.
And he makes them both. Bowen looking for the open man and scores. Hamilton penetrating. Hamilton looking for the open man and able to knock it home. Delivery to Ginobili. Oberto looking for the open man. Johnson able to reach for him. Detroit gets it across. Johnson looking for the open man. Johnson was right there. The pass picked off.
Looks like they're going to switch from a man-to-man to a zone, Marv, trying to disrupt the offense. Well, he really used his dribble well there, Marv, to create some space for himself, and he got a good look at that shot, knocked it down.
The Pistons clear it out. And Jason Maxwell lays it home with a nice pass to set it up.
Well, defensively, they were too aggressive, Marv, and they weren't ready for the slip. They thought the pick was coming, and by being so aggressive, they gave up the easy pass.
Here's Prince and the bucket.
I like what this club's doing now, Marv. They're not settling for that jump shot. That time they get right to the rim.
Nearly picked off, and they turn it over. Hamilton looking for the open man. Seal on the hop. Shot clock is down to 6. Down to 4. Pass intercepted. San Antonio moves it across. Bowen on the hop. Here's Oberto. The Spurs control. And Tim Duncan with a beautiful touch inside. And the pass play broken up. Delivery to Ginobili. Johnson able to succeed with that box out.
Mark, when fatigue sets in, the first place you notice it is with the jump shot. The legs just aren't there, and you just can't get the ball.
And timeout taken near the end of this opening quarter. And they're ready to play. And Rodney Stuckey able to flip it home.
Well, good offense usually leads to a high percentage shot. Nice effort there, Mark.
Udoka on the hop. For 3. Bonner keeps it alive. Yes. Stuckey again. So at the end of the first quarter, the Pistons lead by 6. What a bizarre first quarter. Every shot from every angle going in.